Hello, all friends. Today, we will cover facts on Indians who hold cryptocurrency, as well as the larger picture situation. Regarding the Bitcoin market, it has not really responded to the happenings between India and Pakistan. At the moment, its price is approaching $97,000, and we're even seeing Bitcoin up by 2.5% over the last 24 hours. With respect to XRP and cryptocurrencies, matters are more or less consistent. Most altcoins are basically going sideways and not exhibiting notable growth. Regarding XRP and market mood, the mood stays neutral. The situation hasn't altered, and XRP is still trading below the trend line. Looking at the daily time frame, we've also dipped below the 50-day moving average and are stuck at the support zone of $2.12. Therefore, at this time, we cannot claim that bulls are in charge. The 200-day moving average is presently quite near the price as well. Usually, not much happens when the 200-day AMA passes the 50-day AMA. Usually, we only observe lateral motion and not much more. Sadly, that's the past pattern. Therefore, we have to monitor how XRP evolves, how its price responds to various events. Especially, we have to monitor Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin's liquidity flow into the altcoins? Will it increase? That is also quite important. Now, on ETFs, there were claims an XRP ETF could be authorized today. Just minutes ago, a counterclaim claimed XRP will not be authorized today. The Total Capital official SEC filing states the suggested effective date is May 21st, 2025. We'll have to wait and see what happens by May 25th then. Even if the ETF is allowed, in my view, it will not significantly alter the state of affairs. I believe major players might see this as an opportunity to sell. XRP's price at the time determines it. Should it be high, selling would be advantageous. Otherwise, many would probably continue to amass XRP, so reaccumulating a significant asset exhibiting certain trends. One should also note that Pakistan reacted and India initiated attacks on Pakistan only yesterday. All of this happened along the border. From a crypto perspective, India authorized cryptocurrency in 2022. Plan for taxing virtual digital assets. Transactions in virtual digital assets have grown phenomenally. The size and frequency of these transactions have made it absolutely necessary to provide for a particular tax system. Therefore, for the taxation of virtual digital assets, I suggest to say that any revenue from transfer of any virtual digital asset shall be taxed at the rate of 30%. 30%. Computing such income shall exclude any deduction for any expense or allowance, save cost of purchase. Moreover, loss from transfer of virtual digital asset cannot be set off against any other revenue. Moreover, I suggest including TDS on payments made in connection with transfer of virtual digital asset at the rate of 1% of such consideration beyond a monetary threshold in order to record the transaction specifics. Gift of virtual digital asset is also suggested to be taxed in the hands of the receiver. Statistics indicate that by February 1935, India's crypto market might increase from its present $2.5 billion to more than $15 billion. 7.1% of Indians also possess cryptocurrency. That is roughly 98 million individuals. There was comparable statistics in 2023, and I think this figure has already surpassed 100 million. Therefore, a significant escalation can affect the cryptocurrency market. However, we have to realize that India is not the last word in cryptocurrency. The large money is in the US. The crypto market will go on with or without India. That is important to know. Certainly, there might be some harm, but generally speaking, everything will carry on as normal. With respect to Ripple's CTO, David Schwartz just said, "We are really on the edge of mainstream institutional adoption." Also notable is lawyer Fred Riskfully's statement that if XRP's market cap this year hits $500 billion, it would show its case as a strategic reserve. XRP must have a market cap exceeding $500 billion to qualify as a strategic reserve. Is this practical? Given present circulation, XRP would need to be worth roughly 8 XRP at 8 to 10, could fairly assert strategic reserve role. At that time, it would exceed Ethereum in market capitalization, hence ranking second. XRP has to be roughly $4.24 to just exceed Ethereum. Should it reach $6, Ethereum probably won't be able to catch up. XRP, however, has to actual world application for this to occur, something daily folks as well as crypto users will utilize. XRP's price might go much beyond $4 to $6 if that occurs. At the moment, that usefulness is absent. Solana has shown how it rose to the top ranks. In October or November, it even surpassed market capitalization and XRP. What supported Solana? Basically anyone, even a child, could create tokens, start memes, market them, and sell worthless meme tokens to naive consumers. The idea is, should XRP become useful and acquire a real-world use, you might readily exceed Ethereum in worth. Michael Saylor also forecasts Bitcoin to $200,000. He even thinks Bitcoin's market capitalization might hit $200 trillion XRP at $100,000 would then be. That's a major issue. The US Treasury also just sold $42 billion in bonds. That ranks among the biggest recent buybacks. I discussed this on my Telegram channel. Subscribe if you like to remain current. So what is the conclusion? At present, the market is primarily going sideways. A Bitcoin breakout over $100,000 might, in my opinion, assist to rekindle interest in altcoins and generate some activity for significant players. That could be what revives this otherwise slow crypto market, which hasn't generated much interest lately. Looking back, Trump entering the Oval Office was the only significant event this year. Apart from the pump and dump of his meme coin, we didn't observe anything else. Since the market has been correcting, initiatives with genuine growth potential have not really taken off. The issue now is when it will recover. Between September and December of this year, I think we will see fall and winter growth. Given the time range, I believe we may anticipate a bullish phase. Regarding summer, I don't think we'll notice anything significant. Though, certain particular altcoins could indicate summer growth. The issue is whether you own those coins. Welcome to the altcoin casino. You must be in the correct coin at the appropriate moment. Not just that, you require that coin to produce the desired returns. Many investors, I think, would be content with that now if we are speaking 100% to 200% increases